Hey there guys, Super Megatron here, and today, after the last video I just made not too while ago, I decided to kind of pick up my hand and review Transformers again. Even though there are a lot more people, but doing this nowadays, I feel like throwing my hat into the ring again. And today we're here with the TFCC Ramjet. Now this figure is a repaint of the Armada Deluxe Starscream figure that was released not too long ago, or actually, it might have been a little while ago now, but it was a really neat figure, and a lot of fans of Armada really dug it, and they liked a lot of the repaints of it. And this guy is one of them that I thought was really cool looking. Now, you got this figure by signing up for the Transformers Collector Club, and he was the free incentive figure, and I kind of signed up, and I got him, and I think he looks pretty cool. I love the color scheme that he's got going on here, the white, the red, the blue, yeah, with this yellow cockpit. Very patriotic looking Transformer, even though he's a weird. I think he's like a Herald of Unicron or something. Like there was a comic book explaining this guy, but I didn't really read it too much. But yeah, he just looks really cool with this color scheme, and I really dig him. And what's kind of interesting is that since the original Armada Starscream mold, his head kind of sunk in and made like a block. It kind of filled it in. With the new head sculpt, he has like this very strange but really kind of like neat antenna coming up from the top, which is kind of a really interesting like design, but I really dig it. And one of the gimmicks that you could do in this mode is you could take these translucent white bits, push them forward, and then once you push these even more forward, hold on, try to get. These are a little bit stubborn. They are push missiles, but they're actually pretty strong. You can launch them out, and they fire out pretty well. Yeah, pretty good push missiles, and I dig them. So to get this guy his Cyrus transformation is what you're going to do here is you go underneath him, and you take his arms, and then you just fold them forward, and then you go underneath here again, and then just take the legs out and kind of fold it straight, because as you can see, this is kind of the beginning of his waist mode, or his robot mode legs. So just take the legs down like that, turn them around. Next, what you're gonna do is the feet here is that they have a heel at the back. So what you're gonna do is just take it, the heel, and do it back out like that. Then fold the feet flat to like that. There you go. And next, we're just going to take the figure again, do that. All right, next what we're gonna do is, you see this little white flap here? You're just gonna take that and just take it down like so. And then next what you're going to do is you take the top half of this figure, fold it forward, so now you kind of have this look going on. And at this stage, what I like to do is just kind of, because to kind of keep the head down, you kind of have to put like that vehicle mode, so when it kind of pops up in robot mode, it looks a little bit odd, but all we have to do is just kind of fold the head forward, and then next take the cockpit, push it down, take the back piece, swing it all the way back, it's all swivel, do that. And then the wings are on ball joints, so you just take them, fold them forward, and then you just take the hands out. And there we go. This is Ramjet. And he is a pretty neat looking figure. The color scheme basically stays the same, except they show off a little bit more gray, so keeps the color scheme a little bit varied. Make sure that the looks pretty good. Light right now is just a little bit bad, but eh. But as you can see here, he looks pretty good. And he's got these really nice silver Decepticon insignias. There you go. And there's just a good better look at that head sculpt. There we go. The problem is the head sculpt is pretty good. Like you can't see it from here, but yeah, it looks pretty good. And what he can do, he actually, just to show off some articulation, he has a fully ball-jointed head, so left, right, up, and down. And then next, the arms, forward and back. And then what's weird is that this whole arm has the forward and back. And then this red joint in here makes it go up and down. So he actually has really good arm posability. At first I didn't like kind of think of how it worked on the Starscream version and thought it was kind of a bad like articulation. Like they kind of did the arms weird, but it's actually worked really well. And then the bicep, he has a bicep swivel, and the elbow goes out like that. And then because of the way he transforms, you can maybe use that, but eh. No waist joint, and they maybe could have put one in, but I don't know. That's pretty skinny. Um, so I don't think that'd be much of a good idea. And then his legs go forward and back, in and out, thigh swivel. Pretty good knee bend just for transformation. That's pretty good. And then the feet can go forward and back, and that helps a little bit in some poses. Um, and yeah, that's office articulation. And then what he can do in robot mode is he can actually still keep the same flick fire gimmick like he used to in robot mode if you want to use it, or keep it more accurate to the original toy, because the original toy you couldn't actually fold his backpack up at all, so you could do that. And then next he comes with two swords in his wings, and you can take them out like so. They just kind of pop off, and then actually just unfold them. And his wings, wing sabers are actually this really nice, clear, but kind of a little smoky in some areas. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like the molding. And then next, what you do is just put him in his hand. Now he can dual wield, but you know, it is preference if you want. So yeah, there you go. And yeah, this is the Ramjet mold. I think this is extremely good mold, and I really dig it. I like the color scheme. I like the original mold, but this new head sculpt and the color scheme, like I said before, are pretty good and pretty nice. And if you could find any version of this figure, like the original Starscream or the Japanese Thundercracker repaint, that's pretty good. Or Super Starscream or Supercharged Starscream. I forget it. Like, I don't know what the show he called himself Thundercracker, but he looked like a, he just kind of changed color schemes. So there you go. Or the Skywarp repaint, which I believe is also offered by the TFCC, which is this exact same, which is the same mold with even the same head, but with in Skywarp colors. So yeah, this is my review on this figure, and it's pretty good. If you could just, like I said before, find any version of this mold, I would really recommend picking it up. And this is probably my favorite one because it looks like a departure enough. Like I could just probably call something else, put on my classics Decepticon shelf, and be like, there you go. There's that mold on that shelf because I like this mold and I want to figure out who to use it for. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this figure, and I will see you guys at the next review or any other thing I want to post because gotta try to figure out what I want to do. So, see you guys next time.